What up, Valtopia? Everybody got that something. What up, what up, what up? Happy Halloween. I don't know if I'm going to get cut off by having all this music on. What up, Valtopia? Let me share this to get some friends going on here. I've been doing some video editing and I haven't been popping up live like I always do. So y'all be fickle, changing your mind. And if you're just new to me, say hello, tell me you're watching the replay. I'm Val, I'm an artist, I'm an energy guide, I'm a mindset mentor. Hey, Joan, I'm here to shift you back into yourself, honey. That's what I do. And it's Halloween, and we got a great topic today. So invite some friends, share the live stream, and let's do it to it, baby. I've got my cards here, too. And I've got a nice little gap of time before it's time to go get my kiddos for Halloween. Say hello. I want to listen to the music, but I don't want to get deleted or whatever, cut off. Everybody got that something. Say hello. What's going on, people? So I'm going to share this to my page. Join us. Detach. Don't derail. This is a good topic, honey. Share the live stream. All right. Sharing to there. Hey, Darlene, how are you? Do you love the new hair? Joan's been my buddy at the hair salon whenever I go to get it redone. It's nice to have you here, Darlene. What you doing for Halloween? Do you have a costume going on? I'm going to share this to a few groups. I'm going to share it in my free group. Darlene, if you're not in Valtopia, my free group, you should come on in. We've got some, actually have an offer today. If you're watching this replay, come join my free group because I offered to pick one person to have a one-on-one tune-in with me. And I've picked somebody already, but I might have room for one more. All right, in here, say hello, honey. I love the new hair. I love it. I love changing it too. Join us live for a great topic and tune in. Yes, baby. Joan, I loved your costumes. They were so good. You were so good. And I got to get dressed up with my kids today, and I don't even know what I'm going to be. I don't even know. I have this really fun wig. I'll get on later with my kids and show you what I did decide to do. All right, let me share this in, oops. No, I didn't mean to share it in there. I wish I could do all this before we ever got live. Let's see, we're going to share it into here. Say hello. Say hello. Hey, Stephanie, there she is. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. We haven't started yet, so get a glass of water, get you a cup of tea, get you your Halloween nog, and join us for some fun here. All right? I am loving it. Everybody got that something. See, if we had music going right now, that would be that would be the thing. Okay, I'm taking, so I want to talk about this fantastic topic that I have coming through. Detach, don't derail. You know what I'm talking about? Who knows what I'm talking about here? Why am I having trouble finding the groups? I have a million. Look at all these groups that I'm in, and I need to clean that up. Say hello. How are you? Happy Halloween, honey. We got a good topic today, and I want you to join me for the magic. Join me for the magic. Yeah. And tell me what you're up to for Halloween. Tell me, oh, hey, there's Kashipra. Hi, Heba. How are you? I'm loving it. Light work. That's the one I wanted to do. It'd be really cool if Facebook, if you're listening, that you could set up all the groups before you go live, right? And then it would just all be done and we'd be started already, huh? Anyway, we need to let everybody get a chance to join on, right? Because we want to join on live and have some fun here and get a big crew going. All right. So here's what we're going to talk about today. Let the magic begin. That's right, Kashipra. Let the magic begin. Yay. Let's see if there's anybody else I need to invite that might want to come and play. Oh, well, I'm just going to start with that. If there's anywhere else you think I should share it, let me know. Let me know, honey. Okay. So here's today's topic. The topic is detach, don't derail. And what I've been going through and some of my clients and some people that I've been connecting with and what I've been seeing is that I find that with each cosmic event, we're definitely called to purge and release certain aspects of our inner child, of our past life, of our collective consciousness that's keeping us from really tuning into our own divine guidance and love. And so, and from making choices that really allow us to think for ourselves and to align to our own knowing. And oh, look, I've got all these comments coming in. So I'll read them in a sec. So what happens for so many of us as we expand and reach beyond where we are because we are called to. If you're not called to, then, what are you doing here? Those of us that are watching this are love expanding and growing and evolving and changing. Or even if we don't love it, we want the results that come from allowing ourselves to move beyond any type of confinement that we've been in, or any sort of facade that we might be living in, or any type of situation where we can't speak our truth because we're afraid, or anything that we're afraid to do because it feels so much bigger than where we are. That's the kind of people that I talk to, and that what we're doing here in Valtopia. And so the cosmic events allow us this wonderful illumination of the resistance and emotions that we may have stuffed down, or feelings of unworthiness, all these kind of things. And what happens for many of us is that we stretch beyond, and then when we get to that bigger place, it feels really good, and then we come back to where we were in some way, and we get scared. And we think, oh, what did I set myself up for? This is too much. How am I going to make this happen? All these kind of questions pop up, and we start to doubt what we're doing. And so it's important for us to discuss the process of how to allow yourself to expand and then experience those feelings. It's not that you want to bypass them or ignore them or delete them. I mean, you want to delete the energy that's tied up around them and the attachment to them. So that's what we talk about when we're clearing and deleting. We're not deleting our ego or killing it or cutting it off or anything like that. What we're doing is allowing ourselves to feel the emotion, but from a detached place. So if we're feeling a lot of grief or unworthiness, wow, I'm feeling a lot of grief and unworthiness, but that doesn't define who I am, and I'm not going to stay here forever. You know what I'm saying? So Joan says, I'm going to my daughter's house to see a couple kids' costumes and then shopping. I never get any trick-or-treaters where I live. I love those littles and their energy. Oh, I wish you could come around the neighborhood with us, Joan. And Stephanie's daughter is taking out her boyfriend's little brothers because they don't have anyone to take, which is kind of her because she's never been a fan of trick-or-treating. Okay, I love that. I love that. Okay. I'm taking my kids to their old neighborhood across the street to where Daddy's house is, even though I don't know if Daddy's working tonight, but we'll probably see some of the kids from the neighborhood and see all my old neighbors. Hi, if you're watching. I know a lot of people watch me that don't ever comment or say hi. I find that's cool too. So what do you think about this topic, and how is this going for you? Stephanie, Joan, I know we were doing some cord cutting the other day. You know, at any time, I think that's one of the things that can derail us the most powerfully is attachment. Attachment to what other people think, attachment to thinking you need someone else than yourself or something outside of yourself, attachment to a story that you think this is the way you are, or this is your story and that's just how it is. Nothing is how it is. Nothing is how it is. Every story can be examined loved, and regenerated into a place of alignment with who you are. And who you are is who you choose to be every moment of every freaking day, right? So I think this is one of the things that happens too when people start shifting into a better place. They think, well, I did that work already, so I'm done. There's no done about this work, honey. We are evolving constantly. And the beauty is allowing yourself to continue to change and supporting your change in a way that feels good. And it doesn't always feel good to get through the change. No way. It can be hard. It can be challenging. Ooh, somebody's throat chakra. We're starting to tune in. Joan says, for me, it's not even realizing I have an attachment to something. Wow, that is a really good point, Joan. So what comes up for you? How do you begin to realize that you are attached to something? How does it manifest for you? And it's such a great point. So many of us have different patterns that we experience. And that is the beauty of doing the kind of work that I do with my clients is we ask really deep questions. We tell one of the most important things is to be able to talk about what's happening. I find so many of my clients are such people pleasers and so generous and so thoughtful that they tend not to want to complain. And they don't want to be a victim, right? They've learned about being a victim. They've learned about positive thinking, and they want to stay in a positive space. But we cannot bypass what's happening, and we must have a place to express, whether it's your journal or to a guide like me, a mentor, or a teacher, or a therapist, someone that you can talk to allow the thought form that's running around in your head that's actually trying to take over and guide and dictate your experience and release that. So that you can get to the clarity of the moment of now, right? Stephanie says, things are starting to flow now. I feel that funk lifting. Good. Joan says, by booking with you. That's right. Joan and I get into it in our weekly sessions. And I love to work with cosmically gifted clients like Joan because there's a language and an understanding that we have. And I feel that way with all of my clients, that every one of you is extrasensually gifted and so much magic comes through, so much. So, well, listen, there's only a few of us on here. Let's do a reading. I'm interested in how the different ways Facebook shares these videos and whether they get exposure or not. It's so funny. Sometimes I'll have like 15 people, sometimes up to 40 people, and then sometimes we have a quiet little crew going here. So let me pull a card for Halloween, a whole read. Let's do a little whole spread. And I do feel some throat chest chakra. Whoever is relating to that, let me know if that's you. So today's reading, and I'm not doing a daily reading for free out here. What I'm starting to do is direct my energy towards my membership sites that I'm creating. I'm having so much fun. It's so cool. I get to channel my art, channel this learning on all my client breakthroughs, all kinds of stuff. And I'm making all these really hilarious, fun videos and readings. And there'll be daily readings in there that you can tune into. Oh, look at that. Crystals. Crystals is the message coming through. Crystals. Was that you, Stephanie, that I feel? Let's see. Crystals. Regenerate. Regenerate. And that is definitely what I think all this emotional examination and release has been about. When you let yourself feel these things that have been stuffed down for so long and almost have become a part of your persona and personality, and they're kind of overtaking the show and you didn't even realize it because it's such a subconscious thing, like Joan's saying, like, I don't always know that I'm attached to something. Oh, the screen is pixelated, is it? Maybe that's why nobody's joining on. Do I need to log back on? Should I come back on? So when we have these deep-rooted feelings that we don't even know are happening, they can color our choice about ourselves. So when you have an opportunity to let yourself feel it and tuck into why it's coming forward, and then decide, okay, well, I am no longer attached to that, and I'm going to allow myself to tell a new story. That is where many people get stuck. A lot of people can release the energy. We can do clearings and activations. And then there's this beautiful process of sitting with yourself and allowing that doubt and fear to come up to show you where there's a part of you that needs to be integrated and embodied into the new you, the you that is here and now, not the old you that had whatever issue it is that's coming up for you. So, oh, the sound is fine. The appointment, you had some things that got released for sure. For you, it's fine. Okay. So, yeah. So why don't we do some readings? Y'all want some readings? Let's tune into you. I was going to do, let me do one Cosmic Tribe Tarot. And if you're watching the replay, do let me know. And let me know how it's going for you, this process of detaching and not derailing. Because that is where people do get lost and stuck and confused, myself included. Because those old feelings of doubt and unworthiness are so deeply grooved in our brain that when we push ourselves beyond a comfort level and you're in a place where you've never been and you're supposed to feel into the unknown, our mind wants to fill in the information and say, oh, it's going to be scary. It's going to suck like it did last time or whatever. And it's like, no, it's not. Yeah, Stephanie, we all do. All right, let me see what's coming through in the Cosmic Tribe Tarot. And I miss tuning in and doing readings, but I'm loving creating a legacy of what I'm doing with the membership sites and knowing that those of you who are meant to are going to come in. Stephanie, this might be the perfect thing for you. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Death and derailment. I mean, death, the death card, not derailment, and the fulfillment card. So let me do this like this because that makes more sense. So look at this. Just because you're ending something and shifting and changing, does not mean it's the death of, it is a death of what you don't want. This is so perfect. This is exactly what the message is today. We can let go of what doesn't serve, what no longer applies. It has to be a conscious choice. There's love around it. And when you allow yourself to detach, but not derail, and to allow things to pass from you that no longer, people, places, things, stories, that no longer are you right here, right now, you can come into a place of fulfillment and alignment, the willingness to clear the air, the willingness to clear your space, the willingness to look at what's in front of you and around you and decide what isn't working. You can allow a death of what isn't working and come into fulfillment of what is. Who loves this message coming through? Isn't that perfect? I know, it always is perfect. All right, let's do an Uti card and then let's read. Who wants to go first? Somebody say me, I'm first, and then we'll go from there. And please do share it if you'd like a reading. You've got to have an energy exchange. And if you share it, say, hey, Val's amazing. Let's have a reading. Or whatever words come forward for you. All right, so I'm doing an Uti card. I love my friend that artist OUTI art.com. And the cards that I was using as my deck, this is my fuck yeah deck that you can get from me. I just ordered 20 of them. And I'm doing these awesome Christmas bundles with a coloring book, a deck of fuck yeah cards, and I haven't quite figured out what else. And I don't know what price they're going to be. But if you would like to know about the Christmas bundle, put Christmas bundle on the comments and I'll have Sharon email you or put you on an email list. I love it. Cherish your body. So when we're deciding what to detach from and not to derail, it's so vital that you tune into your body. And I find along this whole message today, thank you, universe, for bringing the cards through, this point where we can get derailed. I'm speaking to you, whoever you are watching, we're watching live, and those of you who are going to watch the replay, this message is so powerful today. That point when we do bring up those feelings for release, we do allow ourselves to become aware. We stake our claim on like, okay, I'm clear on this. I'm going to shift this habit. I'm going to allow this person to leave or come into my life or whatever it is. Tending and nourishing your body is one of the most powerful ways you can support these kinds of transformations, because your cellular structure is informing your brain and your beingness about who you are. And so the more that you can really rest, drink a lot of water, nourish yourself with divine foods that help you feel lovely and juicy and present, is going to help you. It's going to help you so much, right? Very much in alignment. Hi, Maria. Maria's going to go first. Awesome. The alignment is starting. Good, Stephanie. And Stephanie, thank you. Hey, Clarissa, how are you? Thank you, Maria. Yeah, I love Oti's art. She does gorgeous stuff. I'm an artist too, and I'm always able to take commissions or do a painting for you or a coloring page. I like to do artwork and sound for my clients when it comes through. You were going to buy the fuck yeah this weekend, but we'll wait to find out what the Christmas bundle is. Okay, good, Stephanie. It'll be coming soon. I already ordered them. I love you, Joan. See you soon. Thank you, Maria. Okay. Yes, everybody take a drink of water, especially if you're watching me, because we do shift energy. I inspire. If you're watching me and you're drawn to me and you love my magnetic energy, there's a guarantee that right now in your energy field, things are shifting, because that's the way it works. That's the way it works, honey. Okay, we're going to do Maria first, okay? And if you're just joining, I've got my cards, and I'm going to do quick readings for you guys for fun, Halloween readings. And my gift is seeing behavioral patterns, life patterns, inner child patterns, past life patterns. And I am empathic, highly empathic, so I can feel in your body perhaps where you're attached to something, where something is creating some sort of a resistance that isn't being addressed. And we talk about that, and I ask really great questions, and it starts to lift the energy and provoke a response that then allows you to guide. I'm all about you learning how to guide yourself. And so every session you have with me is about you and how you can become more aware of your own extrasensory gifts, your own wisdom, your own soul calling, your own creativity. I'm all about you and seeing you with you and feeling you and hearing you and all that. Clarissa, you need an energy shift. Okay, honey. You want to cry and curl up in a ball. All right, well, let's tune into you in a minute. Share the live stream and I'll get to you. Okay, Stephanie will buy them now and then gift out the ones in the bundle. Yes, do that. And you know what, you guys, if you go to the website right now, I'll put the comment in. If you go to the website right now, I went and lowered the price so I could buy mine. I need to go back and change that, but it's like a few dollars less than $33, like $27 right now or something. So Mohammed is crying. I don't know about what. And yes, and Stephanie said, holy shit, yes, me too. And now I'm like, what were we saying? Let me put the comments in here and then I'm going to read Maria. Maria, are you still here? Oh, the throat chakra is getting really poppy right now. Valtopia card shock. Yeah, go buy a card now and then get the Christmas bundle as a present. And I'm going to be, oh, I don't want to end the video. No, I meant to hit enter. I'm also going to be running a live class on how to read the cards, how to use them, how to tune into your own intuition, how to use them in your journal prompting, and how to guide yourself back to you. And then that will be recorded and will be available as an online class. And then every now and again, I'll probably run it live because I bet we're going to have a really great time when we do run that class. I can't wait. So it's just a matter of me sitting down and planning it. So, hey, Casey, thank you. All right. Yeah, if you want a reading, just share the live stream and say hello. All right, Maria's ready. Let's ground the energy. I feel that throat chakra. If you're really resonating with the tight throat chakra, let me know. Put in the comments. So, thank you, Maria. That's overriding everything right now, this feeling. And I wonder if that is you, Maria. Let me know if that resonates, that you have a tightness here. All right, so because we have a big crew on here, I'm just gonna get into the cards. Let me see if anything comes through for you, Maria. Okay, I saw a window pane and the words outside looking in came through. Right away, boom, just for you, Maria. Let me know how that resonates for you. Yeah, you keep having to clear your throat. Yeah, I tend to activate throat chakra resonance in everyone that is resonating with me on the things we need to activate. That's my gift. So when you watch my live streams, it's like a lot of times, if you resonate with opening up and speaking your truth and there's something you're not saying to yourself or something that you really want to open up, it will pop open when you're hanging out with me and actually begin to shift. That's the way this works. Okay. Oh, there it goes. It's starting to open up. So Maria, does that resonate for you that I saw a window pane and the words outside looking in came through? And now I'm starting to feel a lot of energy moving through into my third eye. So you're facing huge windows looking out right now. Okay, sometimes they show me where you are. Sometimes the message is metaphorical and it's about what's going on. So let's see what the cards say. Oh, this one definitely came up. Dragons. How many of you know about dragon energy? Dragon energy. There's some wonderful healers that I know that bring through these frequencies, Arcturian light and these dragon frequencies. It's a really beautiful healing energy that's very powerful, and it helps you to detach from and separate yourself and clear the negative energy, the lower vibrational energy, which tends to be worry, fear, guilt, doubt. And these, of course, is feedback for us to choose, but we don't want to get stuck in them or live in them all the time, right? It's about the balance of allowing yourself to be in a centered place with yourself. Christy, stay with us, all right? Christy yeah. I want you to know, Christy, thank you, Darlene. You're working on your third eye. Okay, thank you, Maylene, that's mine. Okay, Christy Lee is feeling super alone and a loss of hope. I want to tell you something, Christy. I felt that last week, and I feel it every time I'm about to go through a huge breakthrough. Can you stay with us and allow yourself to feel that and know that you're not alone? And guess what? Something inside of you is dying. You're not dying. And when that part of you is dying, it feels like you're just the worst piece of shit and nobody loves you and you might as well just fucking end it all, because why the hell would anybody want to be? Is that how you're feeling? That is the darkness before the dawn. That is exactly what I'm talking about today, Christy. This is why I came on live today. I almost didn't come on. Can you relate to that? Can you? You're feeling it too, Clarissa. Okay, listen, guys, it's cosmic energy. It's here to allow yourself to tune into the deepest part of you that needs love, okay? I felt it last week too, and I feel it every time I go through a big up level and I'm about to really change and let go of stuff that just isn't me anymore. I feel that unworthiness, like confusion, lost, lack of ideas, lack of flow, lack of connection. And then I think, well, who the fuck am I to be here and do what I'm doing? And then you feel suicidal. I've never actually felt like I'd go there, but I recognize this darkness that comes through, right? And you are not alone. And you're not alone, Christy. You're not alone, okay? And here's the thing about feeling overwhelmed. Like, I can't do this alone. You are not alone. And what that energy is asking you to do is asking us to do, because you're not alone, because we feel it too, Christy. Clarissa's feeling it. It's asking us to surrender. Okay? So, Maria, I know I was doing your reading, and I want to come back to you. And for everyone that asked for a reading and shared, thank you. But I think I want to do some energy right now. Can everyone that is open to accepting a chakra, love, Valtopian energy shift say, I accept, and we're going to do a group energy right now. And what this is going to do is allow you to feel grounded in your body again. And I'm just going to resonate with you in a place that's more centered. So you can feel the difference between where you're feeling right now. So I want you to put on a scale of 0 to 10 right now how you're feeling and put it in there, and then we're going to feel a shift. Okay? Thank you, Maria. Thank you, Pat. Oh, Stephanie, that's hard. Hey, Takia, what up, baby? Casey lost your brother. Oh, on cameras. Oh my gosh. Okay, yeah. My brother passed, and it was a slow suicide. He was an addict and had terrible anxiety. And the thing about anxiety is it's just a place where we can find wellness in our body. It's when we're disconnected from our soul being and we're not aligned, and we get confused in this place. That's what I'm saying. Detach. Do not derail. Derail is when you really feel all this stuff and buy into it as that's what it is. It's the same when you feel bliss and joy and happiness and excitement, that's all there is. It's not. All of it is waves. We move in and out of these experiences. And at the center is our peaceful us that we have to spend every day coming into that centered balance. And if you get out of balance, it's important to recognize, whoa, I'm out of balance. What is the first thing I can do to bring myself back into a place of peace? Fuck the stuff that's making you feel overwhelmed. Forget about the stuff that's upsetting you for a minute. I'm not saying you bypass it forever. And that's what's pissing me off about these people talking on the internet, bitching about love and light workers and bypassing. There are people that are preaching and don't understand the depth of the experience. It's okay for you to get good every day in your own time so that you can handle the stuff that's coming at you. This is what I teach. How do you get back into a good place each and every day from 10 minutes to an hour or however long you can to be able to breathe and be in your body and remember who you are, because you're perfectly divine and gorgeous and everything coming through you is exactly as it's meant to be, even the bad shit. It's shaping you for your next moments, okay? Thank you, Takia. Oh, me too, KC. My brother had that opioid stuff. I hate that stuff. Okay, this is getting to be a really dark post, and I'm so grateful we're connecting today. And that is what happens with my live streams. It's always whatever is meant to be. So Christy Lee said, I wish my family cared. I'm so sorry you experienced with your brother. It makes me feel worse. You don't want to hurt anyone, right? So Christy, I want you to stay with us. Give ourselves permission to get back to self. Okay, so Christy and Clarissa, and each of you that's watching this, I'm sure there'll be people watching the replay that feel that sense of loss. Are you ready to tune in and be grounded? I didn't see that you said I accept, so I don't want to do any shifting for anyone that doesn't feel open to receiving an energetic connection to themselves. That's what we're going to do here. So everything keeps changing. Even this dark shit, even the worst stuff that you ever feel, it keeps changing. And your ability to allow yourself to feel this darkness and decide what you want to let go of or where it comes from and why you're feeling that way, and to sit with it and to love yourself through to the other side. That's the irony is that when we're dying this way and we think, oh my God, I can't handle it, it's just going to get worse. And the truth is that those fears that are coming up for release, if you feel them and release them, the truth is that on the other side, the unknown that's freaking you the fuck out is probably going to be better than anything you have ever experienced. But you've got to move through this fear first. The fear of the unknown, the fear of holy shit, what's it going to be? Your ego is freaking out and going, it's going to suck. Just don't even do it. Don't follow that. Yeah. Your brother thought no one cared. Oh, I'm so sorry. Yeah, so many feels. Okay. All right. So let's all take a deep breath. And if you're just joining, we're about to do some energy shift because we have some heavy cosmic energy today. Christy Lee, are you still with us, babe? So let's begin. I have my feet planted firmly on the ground. Take a big, deep breath in through your nose. And allow yourself to just become present of yourself in your body right here, right now. Yeah, there's been a lot of energy digging at us. We're it's calling us to shift into a higher vibrational place of being, into a place where we are more blissful, we are more peaceful, where we are no longer subject to the old rules of confinement that we took to be the way it is. Christy Lee, Clarissa, nothing is the way it is. Nothing is. Everything is constantly shifting. And we're all connected as molecules and beings floating in this experience. And the more that you guys open up to the truth of how powerful you are, and that this body that you came to be in, you chose to come and be in this, and you don't abandon ship. Don't abandon your ship. You can find the answers. You can be comfortable in your body. And whatever it is that's telling you right now that it's not, is something that doesn't want to be integrated and move forward. And so honor that part of you scared, afraid, doesn't understand, doesn't know what it's coming into. And let's just take a moment to honor that part of yourself that wants to protect you. Okay? Hey, Shakisha. So honor that part of yourself that is feeling terrified, that does feel scared, that doesn't understand. And then I want you to tune into the all that is. I want you to tune into Mother Earth. I feel energy running through my feet, so we're grounding the energy. I want you to call back all parts and pieces of you. Take another big deep breath into your nose. I want you to take note of how your energy is shifting now. I feel energy opening up in the chest, in the throat, in the third eye, in the crown. I feel energy grounding in my feet, the root and sacral chakra, everything coming into however it needs to be guided by your higher self. Who is feeling the energy? Yeah, Christy, we're looking out for you. Here's the thing of Christy and any of you feeling the burst of grief before you finally release, that horrible, scary feeling where you think, oh my God, let yourself feel and burst through to the other side. Let yourself, sometimes when you feel so upset, like you're going to cry and you hold it back because you think you're going to die if you cry. Cry and say that horrible thing that you think is just so awful you don't even want to say it. You know what happens? You're going to free yourself from it. If it's in here and it's in here, it's keeping you, holding you hostage. Okay? I had an experience on a retreat where there was a woman who'd gone through a terrible breakup and she was just devastated. And she had this breaking moment where she just fell to the ground and cried out and burst into tears. And it was really like upsetting to see someone, but I was so pleased because I was like, she's finally breaking through. And she screamed, I'm never going to have that again. I'm never going to have it again. And then on the other side, I said, doesn't that feel good to let that one out? And she started laughing and she realized, oh my God, by not saying it, by not speaking it, by holding on to it, you're keeping it as a truth. And these thoughts and feelings that we have, they're not truth. Each and every moment that we ground in and connect to everything and deeply into our own hearts, we create the truth in that moment. So I don't know if Christy is still here. I feel like I should reach out to her. So Clarissa, are you still with us? And are you all feeling the energetic shift? Now I'm feeling a lot of energy shift in my throat. And it's about to pop. So let your higher self guide you in shifting this energy around. There we go. I'm clearing that throat chakra that started like 25 minutes ago. Hey, Clarissa. Okay. Yeah, crying. Yeah, I know we see crying as a weakness, and it's not. It's one of the best ways to process these kind of energies and transmute them into a positive place. Is to cry. Crying and laughing, wonderful ways to shift energy. And really, we want to keep moving. We want to release the energy. We want to move through these emotions and get to the next place. Okay, good. You're feeling the energy move through you. Okay, let's do another. I'm just going to allow another shift. And really what we're doing here, I'm not in your energy field, although if I tune in specifically, but I feel heart chakra. I'm allowing myself to resonate and feel my own sense of peace, and you're resonating with that sense of peace. You're resonating with my shift. As a healer, I'm guiding you through aligning and attuning the chakras. Now, someone's heart chakra is definitely starting to open up. I feel that. Yes, it cleanses the soul. Okay. Well, somebody needs to check on Christy Lee for sure. So after we do, I still feel the energy shifting. And obviously, if you want to have your own experience where we really tune into you, you can book in with me. I'll put a link on the side. But you can listen to audio, you can get quiet, you can tune into your own body centers, you can allow yourself to become aware of what's happening there. And you can also begin to recognize, wow, when I feel this emotion, I feel it here, I feel it there. And you can ask, but you're not alone, and you feel it shifting. Okay, Takia. This is good. We had a group session. So come into my free group in Valtopia. I'm doing, I'm offering to do a tune in there, and you know, book in for a 123 session, and we'll tuck into your own what's going on with you. It's not deep energy work. It is, but we don't get into like the deep inner child clearing. I love this. Break the rules and make your own. Break the rules and make your own. And I think that is what this energy is asking us to do. To know ourselves, to love ourselves, to trust ourselves, and to trust in the divine connection between all of us. And don't abandon your own ship, your own being. Stay grounded and present in your being, nourish your being, and allow your being to connect to all of us in a way that's guided in compassion and love and healthiness, right? So thank you all for joining me today. I didn't go and read everybody. Let me see. I was going to do reading for everybody, but now I've got to go get my kids. And I really appreciate each of you sharing. If I can, I'll come back and go through the comments and put a card. I don't usually do that, but I lost the live stream here somewhere. Come here. If you're loving this and you love my energy, my membership is coming soon. I have a lower cost one and then a more intensive one, and I'm creating beautiful instruction like this that you can 2-minute videos, longer videos, and then we'll be doing readings in there and everything. And then you can really find out what makes you tick and your patterns, your behavior, your energy. But don't feel lost today if you're feeling the energy tug and pull at your heartstrings and digging deep into your sense of worthiness. You're more than worthy. And this is your chance to sit through that doubt and to find what is inside of you and to back yourself. And if you haven't backed yourself in the past because you've been a victim, you've been afraid, and you've been scared, you can this time. And if you don't know how to do it, reach out to me. You're not alone, okay? You're not alone, and there is support for you. And Christy Lee, I sure hope that you PM me or any one of us that you feel connected to, and know that it's just a passing feeling. It's not the truth. You are loved. You're not alone. And if what feels so impossible and horrible right now, maybe that's a sign that we need to change some things in your life to a place where you do feel lovable and connected and you are able. That's all. It's feedback for you. Okay? So much love to you guys. Casey, Takia, Lynn, Stephanie, Clarissa. Who else was with me? Mylene. I'll go way up here. Christy Lee. Thank you all so much. And Joan was with us. Maria. Thank you, everybody. I really appreciate it and getting to know you. And see you next time. Okay, I'll check on her. I'll check on her too. Thank you guys. Y'all are so beautiful. And yeah, you guys check on her too. And each of us has to follow our own guidance. And the messages that we get sometimes when we're about to break through can be pretty dark. Don't listen to the darkness. Just allow those messages to come up and take a step back. Don't get off track. All right. Blessings and love. Own your frequency, honey. There's nobody like you.